You're not bad with money, but every year your paycheck feels like it can do less. You open your banking app on payday. The number looks fine. It's actually higher than it was a few years ago. But then you do that quiet mental math. Rent, groceries, gas, subscriptions you forgot you even had. And before you've spent $1, your brain already knows this money is spoken for. Not in a dramatic way, just quietly gone. Here's something you need to hear early. This isn't happening because you're careless or irresponsible or bad with money. People like you do everything right. You work consistently. You don't go on wild spending sprees. You try to be careful. And yet, the pressure keeps rising. That's not a personal failure. That's the environment you're operating in. My name is Peter, and I spend way too much time thinking about how money actually works in real life, not how we're told it works on paper. And if you're someone who earns a decent living but still feels like money never relaxes, this video is for you. You don't have to do anything right now. Just stay with me. Here's the part most people never connect. Your salary doesn't exist in isolation. It lives inside a system that moves faster than raises do. Take one simple number. Over the last few years, the cost of housing, food, insurance, and utilities didn't rise evenly. They jumped in bursts. But salaries, they move in polite increments, 3%, maybe 4% if you're lucky. So let's say you made $60,000 a few years ago. Now you make $65,000. On paper, that looks like progress. But if your rent went up $400 a month, groceries cost $150 more, insurance quietly climbed, and everything requires a subscription now, that extra $5,000 didn't make you richer, it just helped you tread water. Here's the analogy that makes this click. It's like getting stronger, but the weight keeps increasing faster than your muscles. You're not weaker, the load is heavier, and this creates a second problem most people never connect. The second problem isn't just financial, it's psychological. When money never stretches far enough, your brain never gets to rest. There's always a background process running. Can I afford this? Should I wait? What if something unexpected happens? Even on good months, you don't feel secure. You just feel temporarily okay. That constant low-level math drains you. Not enough to cause panic, but enough to cause fatigue. And over time, that fatigue turns into something heavier. You start feeling behind, even when you're doing better than you used to. You hesitate at the grocery store, not because you can't pay, but because you don't trust future you to be okay. That's why your salary feels smaller, not because the number is wrong, but because the margin disappeared. Money used to have breathing room. Now it has obligations. And when money has no margin, it always feels scarce, no matter how responsible you are. Here's the quiet truth. The problem isn't that you failed to keep up. It's that the rules changed faster than paychecks do. You were taught that earning more would feel like relief, but relief only comes when money can pause. And right now, money doesn't pause. It rushes. Understanding that doesn't fix everything overnight, but it does something important. It replaces self-blame with clarity, and clarity is the first time money starts to feel honest again. When did you first notice your paycheck stopped feeling comfortable?